What's up, everybody? We're back once again here. Pillars of Eternity. Oh yeah. Had to sneeze there really quick. My face fell off. So yeah, we're back at Pillars of Eternity, doing stuff and things. We're gonna go up top here because we're gonna talk to Lady Webb house. And we're here in the Hadrit house right now, and we're gonna go talk to Lady Webb really quick. Talking to Lady Webb will probably be a part of the video. It's the video itself because it's a very important part of the plot. This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched to a near translucence with extreme age. Gossamer veil over pale blue veins, ink splotched and candle burns dot her and stripe her hand like a quilted pattern after a quilt like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
A meager trick given Cade his fame.
Since then, as I understand it, you entered a quarantine district that is absolutely off limits to all civilians and somehow managed to walk back out with your life. What could possibly have been on your mind to make you do such a thing?
I'm investigating a strange
Strange
group.
does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker, her face goes still, and her mouth parts a little more than a sliver. Her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment on the ground. Her pages waft around her legs like a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, her gaze immediately upon you.
Gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
How do I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that
How do you
makes
know I
it a
seek it?
simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
What can you tell me about
More
Theos?
than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man, awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his, His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
What else is
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know, if you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary, and he does not fail. Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you. If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to... Well, let's hear it.
The Gwithian Tower in the Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that controls the flow of souls. Leaden Key activated it.
This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able...
This progress is encouraging. I only hope that we are not too late. Farewell.
Try your best not to die out there.
That's Lady Webb at Hadron House. What a trip, right? 8 minutes of conversation. We're gonna leave y'all here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. This is actually super critical to the plot and with the Leaden Key. We will find out more about the Leaden Key later. Have a nice day.